From the fashions to the hairstyles, grooming, and more, this morning we are revealing some pretty interesting survey results about how we vote and how style and grooming can affect our decisions. Dan Michael is the associate fashion editor of Men's Health magazine. Good morning, Dan.
Morning. Thanks for having me.
All right, so this is pretty fascinating. Talk about this survey that you guys did and what kind of the intent was, what were you looking for, and then most importantly, what did it find?
Absolutely. So this is a survey conducted by Men's Rogaine, and it was really interesting. It basically asked Americans how they felt about their political candidates based on their hairstyle. And more than half of Americans said that a political candidate's hairstyle was actually more important than their wardrobe. They also said that 64% said they would give a candidate a political or a hair makeover if they were given the chance. So some pretty strong opinions. More than half said that they associated a full head of hair versus a bald head with traits like trustworthiness, honesty, and confidence. So people really do have some strong opinions about a political candidate and their hairstyle.
Which is pretty odd because I will say, obviously, you want to make sure they're smart and they can do the job. But what is it about appearance, do you think? And certainly working at Men's Health, I'm sure you see this on a more regular basis as well. What is it about appearance and how important it is that you can lead and be a good leader?
I think it really goes back to the fact that we're human, and we're not perfect, so that we're visual human beings, and so we can only really base things off of what we see in our senses. So it's natural to kind of look at something and create a snap judgment, and sometimes that's not something that we can help, but what we can do is really use that perception to our advantage. So if somebody wanted to use these stats to their advantage, they could use Rogaine twice daily after a shower or before bed, and to maintain their hair and even grow some new hair. And actually Men's Health did a similar story that's a little bit more applicable to the everyday man, and we found that a 5 o'clock shadow was the most attractive form of facial hair to a woman. So where you might have a full head of hair to have confidence both from within and from other people, a 5 o'clock shadow seems to be a surefire way to catch the attention of women if that's what you're trying to do. So both these surveys are really showing us that perception is power when it comes to the politics as well as the dating world.
Well, and I was just going to say that's obviously got to be no big surprise. Could we talk about first impressions, and kind of the appearance? That is a huge factor as well. So little did we know it's a lot about the hair as well specifically.
Absolutely, yeah. So Conair actually has some really great products that are meant just for this stubble look. So this is something between clean shaven and a full-grown beard, and it sounds really cool and effortless, but it's actually a little bit hard to pull off. You're really going to want the right tool, one that's cordless, has some guards for a nice consistent cut, and one that's powerful. The super stubble over here can actually go in the shower if you wanted to save time while you're doing it. So if you're looking for confidence both from within and from other people around you, Rogaine and Conair is kind of a foolproof duo. They also make great Father's Day gifts, so this could be something that you gift somebody else who's maybe looking for a boost of confidence. Yeah,
so and you mentioned that keyword confidence, which I think no matter you're talking about voting or women or whatever it is, confidence is always a nice quality to have in somebody.
Absolutely, and that's a key factor that we always talk about at Men's Health. So we've got a lot of tips and tricks and also products more like Men's Rogaine as well as Conair online at menshealth.com/style, as well as on our social media feeds at Men's Health Style on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter.
Y'all are all over social media. All right, Dan, thank you so much for taking some time with us this morning. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
All right, and again, for more info, go to our website as well, tvmorningblend.com.